Benue State Governor Hyacinth Alia on Wednesday dismissed claims of a Christian genocide in his state, saying that there is no religious, ethnic or racial genocide in Benue. Alia made these comments while speaking at a forum on the protection of the rights of internally displaced persons organized by the National Human Rights Commission in Abuja. Let's take a look.
I am a reverend father, so being in governance does not take that away from me. I am still a reverend father. I came in as a governor, as a reverend father. I am working with the fear of God and the compassion of Christianity and humanity. And at the end of the day, I'm still going back to the church as a reverend father and a good Christian. So that is for the record. We need to understand this. In my state of Benue, we don't have any religious, any ethnic, any racial, any national or state genocide. We don't have that. Do we have a number of insecurities in the state? Yes, we do. But it is not a genocide.
All right. Well, a few months ago in April of this year, actually, Governor Alia was heard saying that the federal government must step up in the fight against insurgency after 72 people were killed in the Holy Thursday and Good Friday attacks in Ukum and local government areas of the state, saying that the crimes are religiously targeted. Let's take a look.
This is a siege. Barely 1.5 months ago, we didn't have it easy to repel the terrorists in Kwande Axis. So if this is not a siege, what is it? The federal government must up this game in our support and in fighting this insurgency. It is targeted, it is planned, and religiously it is being executed. They are terrorists. They are terrorists, period. And we strongly believe that their endpoint, their aim, is to land grab.
All right. I mean, Ayo, I can see you looking down because it just appears that they are playing politics with our lives. In one breath, you say that there is no Christian genocide. In another breath, you say that these crimes are religiously targeted. I'll take a tweet. This person, Okocha CFC, wrote, Reverend Father, religion is a game of convenience for many people. It's even worse with politicians. I fear religious people. I fear pastors more. The worst is any pastor that is also a politician. And we're hearing these sort of conversation coming out from, different quarters, whether there is, Christian genocide. The other day, it was the African Union that said there was no Christian genocide. But we also had a PDP governor from Benue State saying that, these attacks are, ethnic cleansing or even, religious cleansing. A quick comment.
Yeah, very quick. I ended my last statement saying that two truths can exist at once.
Yes.
Does Nigeria have an insecurity challenge? Absolutely. Terrorism, banditry, the SGF was able to dimension this in a statement. The other part is that are Christians being targeted, or are some of these attacks religiously motivated? Absolutely. You only need to speak to the people who are living there. And it's instructive to note that the cries of these people have been on for many years. It didn't just start in 2025 nor 2024. However, what amplified their voices is because America got into the fray and then we all started to scramble and people started speaking up. I hope that, I don't know as a Reverend Father if the governor of Benue State belongs to the Christian Association of Nigeria, because Christian Association of Nigeria have come out to say that there is a Christian genocide. PFN, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, have come out to say these are people who have members and who have churches reported and members that they have records. I said it earlier based on the SGF's position that until the Nigerian government can give us credible and verifiable numbers and data, then they cannot demonstrate to the Nigerian people that they have an understanding of what is happening, therefore cannot tag what is happening without understanding the issues. A lot of people who live, who work, who are members of the society and who have come out to say their own part with evidence. Reverend Achomo talked about the mass graves they've had to organize. Let the Nigerian government give us counter-verifiable facts saying that to negate the position of these people. Empirical. Until they are able to do that, they cannot. By all rights, there's no Christian genocide. I'm sorry to say. And I must mention that yesterday, like I said, the Christian community rose up and started posting because they saw what was happening. And I'm talking about the Christian community in the South. We had more pastors, more leaders coming out to say that, oh, let the government fix it. I hope that they will not sleep on this. One person said, perhaps this is the prayer of the salvation they have been asking for many years, that finally we can deal with the problem. It's not apportioning blame. At the end of it all is, can we fix the problem? Can we ensure that Christians, Muslims, or whatever religion they practice can freely enjoy the freedom of religion? That's what we're asking for.
All right.